Love the phone.
Thanks. You know I have to go bling.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'd expect nothing less from you,
I've got a little bit of bling on my shirt.
Absolutely.
Bling on my shirt.
By the way, I've got to let you know that we have 7,953,000 people logged in right now.
Wow, over 7 million people?
Yeah, believe me, I think the last time I spoke to you, we were up around the 2s and 3 millions. We kind of plateaued for a while there at 5, but today is just exceptional. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've been advertising you so much through the breakfast show this morning, it's just gone ballistic.
Wow, that's amazing. No pressure or anything, just, 7 million people listening.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they're voyeurs. It's only you and me.
And me.
Yeah. True.
Exactly, you can still give me as much stick as you like, as you always should do.
Oh Lord, I can't wait. This is so much fun. It has been way too long since I've got to talk with you guys.
Absolutely, Margaret.
Are you all trying to do like a big kind of festival or show or anything? I think we talked about it a while back.
We did, and we will cover this because, yes, we are still looking at this. Literally, I've got you down for a show that we would love to do. Problem is, we actually are struggling for sponsors at the moment, so any help would help. Even if you can run across some yourself, we would certainly love to be able to communicate and get. We want Taylor here, we do. Seriously, it has never changed.
I want to be there too, so bad.
Yes, and believe me, I'm sure you will absolutely love it when you do come here. The whole concept of that has never gone away, Taylor. It never has. But we just need to be able to find sponsors to be able to make it happen.
Of course, yes, understandable.
Anyway, let's go to the desk.
Thank you everyone for joining us.
Yes. That's right, it is bang on 9 o'clock and 13 degrees downtown, heading for a high today, 20 degrees. I think we're going to get there. I do. In fact, maybe a little higher, maybe 25. That's where I got my money today. Anyway, Wednesday, October 31st, the last day of the month, we just played Push Push Baby by Taylor X, my favourite superhero, and she's joining us this morning. Good morning, or good afternoon over there, Taylor.
Hey you all, so thank you so much for having me on the show today. And hey everyone, thanks for listening today.
You know, Taylor, it has been, almost a year. I think November next month would be marking a year since we last caught up. Especially, I think we were promoting at the time, Push Push Baby. And the excitement for that song just hasn't gone away. We still get requests for it today, would you believe? So it is an absolute laster here at Galaxy. Nice to have you with us. Now, we're going to be talking about all your new work you're doing in the future and everything like that. But at the meantime, over 12 months now, what have you been doing?
Oh my gosh. That's a big question. You know, I got to think month by month. But right now, or at least for the last few months, I've been focusing on writing a lot more than I have been performing. And I've kind of got cabin fever a little bit, and I'm missing the performing side because that's one of my favorite aspects of being an artist. And but you know, the music comes first, and so you gotta get into the zone and get creative and create new material for people and for my fans that are listening. Thanks for waiting and for it, and just being patient with me. It's kind of a long process, but yeah, I've been writing basically for a possible label project for an album, and then right now I'm working on a possible DJ Snake collaboration, and we are writing for that right now.
You know, that's exciting. I play a lot of DJ Snake's work, and I really, really love his style. I really, really do. So I'm super excited for you that you're having a collaboration with DJ Snake. Maybe now I've got somebody on the inside that can work out an interview with him. For me, I would certainly love that to happen. But in the meantime, we got to also cover a little bit of ground that when we last met, we spoke about getting you down here, down under in New Zealand. And that, literally, that whole concept has never gone away. It's been haunting us every other week. We've been thinking about it, putting something together. And we think we've got an appropriate show in mind to be able to slot you in there as one of the super artists that we're going to be bringing to New Zealand for New Zealand to have a bit of an edification, if you want to put it like that, and showcase the Taylor X talents here in this country. I'm hoping that you're still up for the concept, but the problem with us is literally we have to find sponsors and people to be able to fold in with us and be able to make these things happen. Taylor, if you could suggest a few things to a few people in the right places, it would certainly help as well, because we do want this to happen, my friend. We really, really do. And at the same time, you're my superhero. You really, really are. How's your cartoon going?
Oh my gosh, y'all are just so sweet. I mean, ever since we mentioned it last year about me coming, I was like, I'm ready to go tomorrow. So I've just been itching to get over there. So yeah, anything I can do to help.
Please. Yeah, absolutely. Please do that, because and keep in with Barbara and collaborate with Barbara, because she is literally the extraordinaire in this particular part of the business, and does absolutely want to have Taylor X here in New Zealand. Much like the rest of our staff, we're getting nods and smiles and everything from everybody, because we are approaching this subject. We've all been feeling like-minded, wanting to have you here in New Zealand. And believe me, I think the show that we have in mind will absolutely showcase Taylor X's talents.
I can't wait. Just let me know. I'll be there.
Nice.
Team and my dancers and choreography, we'll do it up real big.
There you go. That's exactly what I would expect of somebody of your caliber here in New Zealand. I really, really would. But at the same time, I hope you remember that we actually spoke about a few crazy things that we do here in New Zealand as well.
Yes, I remember talking about eating the, what kind of worm was it?
It's a hoo-hoo drum.
It's like buttermilk or something. I was like, what? I guess I would try that once.
Yeah, well, I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get Barbara to send you the instructional video on the appropriate way of being able to eat a hoo-hoo grub. And believe me, when you see that, you'll just go, Grant, there's no way I'm getting off the plane if I have to do something like that. You really will. But at the same time, you've really got to look at the guy that's handing you this and thinking, you know, what's going through your head?
Yeah, a lot of fear, I think. But, you know, I always like to try and experience something at least once, so
nice.
We'll go.
Nice. Well, I promise you that I've done it a few times myself, so I will join you in the effort of eating one of these particular devices. But at the same time, you never know. We might even have a little bit of moonshine or something put aside just to wash it down with. You know what I mean?
All right. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant. But we are here for a particular reason this morning, and I've been absolutely chomping at the bit, Taylor, to be able to talk to you about that. Even dressed for the occasion, I hope you noticed.
Oh my gosh, yes, you're wearing my t-shirt and it looks amazing on you. Thank you for supporting.
Well, you know, I absolutely do wear it on a number of occasions where I'm talking to artists, much like what we're doing right now. And subliminally, you know, people actually look at these t-shirts and wonder who Taylor X is and go and find out, if you know what I mean. Now, right after what we do here, Taylor, I'm just going to ask you very, very quietly to hang on the line because there's something that I've been really wanting to do for a long time with you, and that is get a little video of you and put it on our website in one of the shout outs. So first of all, we are here for the important thing. And the important thing is we are releasing today Basics. And believe me, it has been an absolute pleasure to be able to play this today here at Galaxy with Taylor X. Now tell me all about it. Where did you get the lyrics for it?
Well, actually someone that actually lives in Nashville, one of my friends, she said, hey, my friend is, got this song that's half written. And so I listened to it and I was like, whoa, this is awesome. I have to, I want to get on this. And so I ended up writing the second verse to the song, and then we decided to record it because it was just, I don't know, it just felt so real, like compared to some of my other things. It just kind of talks about how some of the hustle and bustle of what modern day life is today. And with like social media and everything like in everyone's face and kind of taking over, and just trying to get away from that and just trying to go back to your roots and find yourself again and live your true authentic self, basically, is what it's about, going back to the basics.
Well, I get that too. And when I first heard it, I got to be honest with you, Taylor, it sort of starts off a little slow and eases into the Taylor X that I know. And believe me, that's what I was expecting straight off, especially with Push Push, you know what I mean? It's a little more high energy. The way that this one particular started now shows me the creativity and the versatility of your talents as of a whole, to be very honest with you. I was very, very impressed with that. So at the same time, where did you get it recorded? Who produced it?
So the producer, his name is Carter Frodge, and we recorded it and wrote it here in Nashville, Tennessee. The co-writer is Scotty Taub, and with us three co-writing and collaborating, that's how the full song just kind of came about. And since then, we've written one song, and it was, I won't even go there, but it was a good collaboration. It felt real. Just the magic between us just kind of clicked, and I think that showed in the song. And yes, it is in the beginning. It does start out a little slower, but and it builds. And I kind of just wanted to relay that emotion. Like sometimes you're kind of in a rut or a dark spot, but then like there's a way out, so it kind of builds up like that, And then finally, when you get to the chorus, it's just kind of banging, and you're just like, I'm free, I'm going back to the bases. I don't care.
I absolutely love it. I really, really do. It's completely constructed absolutely brilliantly. And I'm being told right now that we're getting actually quite a few responses from people wanting to hear the song. So I better play it for the very first time here at Galaxy 107 FM. Here's my hero, Taylor X, and Basics.
The taste still lingers, slippery. My fingers grasping at the air. Won't get us anywhere, but maybe
Let's see what's on the other side.
Hi, Raywin. How are you, sweetie?
Hey, DJ Grant, say hello to all of my here.
Hello everybody that is a huge fan of Taylor X. Put me in your club. I'm there. We will convert it over to YouTube so that you can use it for your own for your own use as well. At the same time, we're going to take a couple of photos.
Okay, cool.
And as I was saying to you before, when we come out of this, I'll get you to hold the line because we actually do a thing called shout-outs where people say things like, hi, I'm Taylor X, listen to me on Galaxy 107 FM, or thank you to DJ Grant on Galaxy 107 FM live streamers. They get nosy and go have a look through our pages. I feel very violated sometimes. But they go to find the shout-outs on the homepage and they find out who Taylor X is, if you know what I mean. So they go and Google you. So you never know, you might be one of the most Googled women in the world right now.
Well, that'd be something. That'd be a big change, right?
I tell you, you want to find something funny?
Is this the first
I'm sorry?
Is this the first time you played?
Yes, it is.
Or been playing it for a few days?
No, this is the first time. It's a premiere.
Oh, you've been playing it for a few days?
Yeah, this is the first.
The first time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
We had to wait for you,
Thank
sweetheart.
you.
We had to wait for you.
Yeah,
Well, thank you.
Taylor.
Anyway, let's go back to the desk.
Taylor won the Josie Award for Pop Entertainer of the Year last year.
That's right, she did.
Yeah.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 13 after 9 o'clock at 13.7. We're calling 14 degrees, heading for a high of 20. In fact, I feel a lot higher than that. It is Wednesday, hump day. Yeah, October 31st, last day of the month. And the year has gone so fast. And we're talking to Taylor X, and of course about her basic song that we've just played to the world for the very first time. Now, Taylor, at the same time, let's take nothing away from your achievements in the past. You're also an Entertainer of the Year. You won a Josie Award last year.
Yes, last year, and then I was also nominated for 3 awards this year. And I'm also a Grammy Pro voter, so right now I've been listening to a lot of tracks from a lot of different artists to vote for the Grammys Awards. And yeah, actually, I just shot a video to Basics. Not a music video, but I collaborated with another artist. Her name is Juno, the artist, and she's an amazing guitarist. And so we just sat down literally in this room that I'm sitting in and in my studio at home, and we just kind of had a jam session. And so we did a jam session video to the song Basics. So we'll be releasing that here in the next few days.
You know, I'm very excited for you. I really, really am. Including the Grammys now. I had no idea. Now, let me tell you something. One of the selectors of the Grammys is actually a friend of mine.
Really?
Maybe I can drop a word or two now that I know that you're going to do that. You know what I mean? And believe me, I would love to walk the red carpet. I really, really would at the Grammys. And I'm trying to work that one out myself, even if it's just for a 5-minute, stroll down the carpet and nothing else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time now, the Juno Awards, I didn't actually see you at this year's Juno Awards, but you may know some friends of mine that received an award from them this year, which is the Holla Boys.
Yes. Well, I didn't do a whole lot of press while I was there. There was a lot of people this year. It took place at Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And so I did go out and watch the awards because I was nominated and just, networked and connected with other artists. And, obviously I went out and rode some rides because how do you not do that when you're at Dollywood?
Exactly. And believe me, I fully understand where you're coming from. Now, I've got to let you know, the reason why I mentioned the Holla Boys is this is really, really weird. We received a video from them on their way from Illinois all the way down to Dollywood to be able to go and participate and get an award. They didn't realise that they actually were getting an award at the time, but they knew that they were nominees and they better make it, if you know what I mean. So they get down there. They got their award, but the second they got back into their seats, would you believe the very first phone call they made was to us?
Oh, how sweet.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, who does that? Really, who does that? But believe me, it really happened. Barbara was sitting there talking to them moments after they received their award, and then we set up an interview. They were looking for an interview. That's what it was.
Of course.
you know, they wanted an interview with DJ Grant. But, you know, what an occasion to be able to hit somebody up saying, hey, listen, we've only just received this award. Can we have an interview, please? It was like, yeah, absolutely, let's do that. You know what I mean? And then I got to be honest with you, we spoke mainly about moonshine. So, well, you know, it happens. Now, at the same time,
Well, wanting to get on here with me, you know, you've been supporting music ever since from the beginning, and you know, every song that I come out with, you know, I talk with Barbara, and she's like, oh my gosh, you know, we've got to have another, you know, Paul. Oh, I'm so happy that I'm here again.
Absolutely, and I welcome you back again, my friend. I really do. And I'm looking forward to you submitting me some more stuff. I really want to play Taylor X more often. So let me know when you're coming up with new work. We would love to be able to do this again. But at the same time, I'm going to say to you, Taylor, next time you're in the recording studio, how would you like to do a couple of stingers, liners, voiceovers? I'm not sure what you would call them, but we call them stingers here. Basically, introducing yourself in Galaxy 107 FM and or introducing your new work or your new songs so that we can integrate it with our system and keep Taylor X playing here at Galaxy.
Oh yeah, of course, I'll do that for sure.
Awesome. And
anything for you, Grant.
Yeah, thank you so much, Taylor. And keep in touch with Barbara. I'm sure she will let you know all the bits and pieces, if you know what I mean. And we absolutely love you here. And Taylor, please don't be a stranger. Don't take another year to get back to us. We would love to see you sooner than that. And we are very serious about wanting you down here, down under. So thank you for taking the time out today to talk to me. And looking forward to seeing you in the future. Don't go anywhere just yet, Taylor. We've got one more thing to do, but in the meantime, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Here's a New Zealand band, Bruce and Peach. Hey, you